Yeah, I don't care against the computer so much, but like against users, I, I think it needs to be like as far away as possible. I played,
Welcome, folks, to
forget what
downtown
team it was.
Atlanta
I
at
played in the snow one
Mercedes-Benz
time,
Stadium.
and
The
the
site of
other
the
team was
series
in
between the
white.
Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the
I,
semifinal stage. One
I
totally
basically
clear
ran the
for
ball
that
like every
national
play because I
championship
couldn't
game.
figure out where the
Today, we're going to
defenders
find
were.
out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the
Yeah, I
number
think so.
7 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit.
How about the Pickens trade?
Semi-final. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
Like they need a quarterback. I thought he would be a trade chip, but like the whole thing seems like a dud. Like it feels like they should have traded him before the draft and for better compensation than what they got.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense.
Yeah, I would think that would make sense, and then I would think it would like when they could potentially get compensation, right? Like, and wouldn't that compensation be like third round?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just 2 yards.
The whole thing's a little strange.
Changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're playing fantasy football down there. They're like they're building that offensive line, but which makes sense. But then they're like, fuck it, we won't get any running backs.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a quick grab, and he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back.
No, I didn't know that either, actually.
Nice catch here.
Yeah. Well, even when they had Pollard, I was like he's not like a guy that, and Titans are figuring out, he's not a guy that can carry the load like a million times.
From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Yeah, that's honestly the best case scenario. That was incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short.
Yeah.
The goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back.
Hello, Avery. How are you?
Offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what
that's good.
Here on this 4th and short.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
What is the snack tonight?
Pickup on that return.
Strawberries are good.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
I had strawberries in my oatmeal this morning. Oh, come on. Give it to him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, it seems like your team is just like overall better talent than last year.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Yeah, your team last year was like, your defensive line and your offensive line was just so terrible.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh boy.
Completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end.
I get a little frustrated with plays like that where it's man coverage and the guy that's on him is 97 speed, and he can't keep up with a guy that's like 80-something speed.
Somebody talks about a play being blown up. This is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Yep.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Nope. I think we're all like very excited that we got the game back, but it's just, as we all know, it's not well made.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it.
I thought for sure that was going to be picked, and I was going to be like, well, case in point, that should not be picked. It was.
Such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Go Penn State, Avery. Every single time. Yep. They just can't figure it out. Sometimes they try to go left, and then it's like they get it at like the 9.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44.
We're pretty lucky. We were lucky again.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
One play moves the ball to 44. It'll be first down.
Oh, sorry. When did I say a bad word? I said one earlier, I think.
And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I like the patented when they are like halfway down in their slide and they get magneted back up. I've seen that happen before, and then that results in a fumble, and it's just like all I can do to not throw my controller through the window. Oh boy. I was going to say the all-out blitz. I was not expecting the all-out blitz there. It's cool that this year we have the 4 user teams in the Final Four. Yep. I was hoping that you and I would be on opposite sides, to be honest.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Who is that? Why is he in the game? No, I gotta check my depth chart. Oh, he's okay. I forgot I had that guy at left tackle. As you might imagine, I know every corner of my roster. I get very upset when, like, the computer puts, like, my third string right outside linebacker in. I'm like, no.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
It has been a tough first
Nah,
half.
sometimes I might have tried that in less experienced times, but sometimes you just gotta say that's enough. It's just not gonna work this time. Yeah, I think my low point was season 2. I was like, at one point I was like, I think I finished the season like 7-6 or something. I was terrible, and then I did some soul searching, and that kind of changed everything.
Handing off on the draw play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, that guy's pretty good. I remember numbers really well, but I have trouble with words.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding
I'm the better team, Avery.
If he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed, he picks up some yards here.
Burnham Lions colors.
Keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Yeah.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Oh, that's terrible. That is not good.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Well, that's nice. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Good.
As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last moment, but he waits
Avery. Well, that was nice.
Allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
I have your picture of when you drew me at the draft last year is on my fridge. I was wearing my Run CMC shirt.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And now the handoff. That's a solid game.
Yep. I was at, well, you saw Kurt, I'm sure, at Jack's apartment. He has some drawings that Avery did up in his, like, right near his desk there. Yeah.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's that defense shifting again.
Oh, gosh.
Looks right for a quick completion. And you'll maybe get back to the
nice play by that guy. Oh, yeah, he kind of did, actually.
Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Oh, sweet.
From the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
Again, well made.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down.
Oh.
On the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Mercer May.
The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
I tried, and it just I tried to muser somebody over there, and it just refused.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
It wasn't a touchdown. That's fine.
Room to run here. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a
I don't want to give up
play. Great job here by
7 points.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that falls incomplete as time runs out.
That's a good choice. Who did you lose to? I think I lost.
Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Oh my God, that guy got so fast right there.
After the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two. Set up here.
Well, if you ask me, I don't know mine either, so.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
I saw that trips out there. I'm like, man, it feels like something in the flat over there.
Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
I find that anytime I predetermine where I'm going with the ball, that's when bad things happen.
The Bulls will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down.
Oh, nice stop.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Because I like the call here going for the fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
Such a well-designed play here by this.
That is the first time that play has worked the entire season.
He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it.
Oh, my God. Cool. How do you do that? Like, I've never even come close.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away.
Did you hit square there? See, like I've hit that so many times and it won't let me like do anything.
USF offense back on the field now.
Good night, Avery.
Play action here on first down.
I could not.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Oh, he sure did. Apparently you were trying to pass it to him. Yeah. Yeah, I saw one of my middle linebackers just crushed him. Boy.
Using his legs on the scramble. And it works. The first down.
Wow. Is he doesn't seem to be a Sam Dahl.
Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield.
So what was the Heisman debacle?
Run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the
cool.
right side. They bring him down quickly.
He would
pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The running back that time just sticks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Yeah. Oy, oy, oy. Not much you can say about it. Yeah, just a really well-made game.
That completion sets up a
So
second down
Nate,
play.
that guy's name is like Ben Otis, but Nate he started calling him, after the HBO show The White Lotus, he started calling him the Black Otis.
That's a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the
Yep. Yep.
Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Bulls churn out another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Were you going to go to the running back?
Defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back, slide down the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
And looking to throw
Who's
now
Tobin?
first down.
Your running back?
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game.
That's not very much.
Beat a stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Okay.
10 here.
Yeah.
And the single back takes the handoff.
I was looking at the awards earlier, and I saw that my backup center finished as the second best center in the country.
I'm not abandoning the running game just yet.
Just because he's rated well.
So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Yep. Sure do.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Yeah, let's just give it to him. Oh boy.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
I'm curious as to who was on him in man coverage.
Touchdown, South Florida.
Nobody, apparently.
Tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he got picked or something. That was really nice.
Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary. I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Well, whatever it was, it worked really well for you. Will I fair catch it?
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out,
yeah, that's not going to go well.
And they keep it going here. They'll run it here. Goes
cool.
Backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in
it was off of that other one.
But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Yeah, same formation. That formation's pretty fun to play with. Obviously better when it works.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap.
No, that is perfectly okay with me. I did not see you creeping up there.
It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch.
I don't know. He just like disappeared.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver
I have no idea.
You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you.
Yeah, and then he just left. He's like, yeah, that's enough.
And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll throw it. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, that's enough. We gotta stop.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw again. Quarterback leaves.
Oh shit. Or shoot.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
All right. Why don't we stop that crap? I'm having some Steve moments here.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with this.
Not good. Not good.
Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Oh my God. Like,
It's incomplete.
how did he get in so fast?
drive coming up.
Yuck. That's all I have to say. Yuck.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what
I don't think I can make that with him.
Good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Yeah. He's a true freshman, and he just doesn't have the leg for that.
Down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Oh, God. What I wanted wasn't open, so I figured, oh, I might as well just gun it to the big guy. And just pathetic. And almost caught it, but it froze. Yeah, it wouldn't let me do anything. How mad would you be right there if you tipped it back into my hands for a touchdown? It sure did.
We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Whew. Come on, get the fumble.
He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there.
Yes, very much so. I really like. Yeah, I like playing with that guy. He's a defensive end, but he's one of those guys that's like 6'6", like 290, and I like versatile guys like that.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
Oh my God! Come on.
He's got some open field ahead.
I thought you were going underneath. I thought I had you read like a book there.
The quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a
It was. He's that guy has made some plays like that the entire year, just like some crazy picks that honestly probably shouldn't be picks.
Okay, the offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Oh boy! I hit square.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play.
Not the best of jukes. No.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
That was really good form there. He looks so serious throwing that away.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Thanks. He was my he was like my first read, and then ended up being I went through all 5 and came back to him at the end.
I think is unique. put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays,
yeah, I was looking there.
Exactly
and then that little curl, like hook route, like you've picked that off before, so I was like trying to avoid that. Mm-hmm.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The pre-snap motion from the offense.
Picked the wrong play. I don't really know what I picked.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here.
Oh, boy.
It's incomplete. He was hit.
Wow.
Good pass rush there on first down.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice
call timeout. See if we can force a fumble or something.
About that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Bulls will bring their punt team on the field now. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. This one will be fair caught.
I guess I fair caught that.
First half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second
a free field goal attempt.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to extend the play.
Oh my God, that guy about picked that off again.
Good coverage there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost
I know
him.
Nate and Steve go for like guys that like are 5 stars that are like regardless of like their speed. It's like I know they both have corners at like 89 and 90 overall speed, and I'm just like I cannot deal with that. Wow, nice play. And I guess my point is that guy there, you know, he got beat, but he has that closing speed. He has like, I think he's the slowest of my corners, and he has like 95 speed.
This guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Yep.
And the back now goes in motion.
What's that guy doing?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, see, like there, the 97 speed safety just, you just can't cover him.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle,
Darn.
but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has
Oh, okay. Well, that's much. I was thinking it was like 80 something.
Yards after the catch here.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a tight end.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris,
yeah, then that's fine. I was thinking it was like something like ridiculous.
As much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Just the Red Sea.
Will take the lead in the second half.
Yep.
Chris, it's a great touchdown here by this back, but the
I was trying to. It might be hard to believe, but my defensive line, I was collapsing to the interior. It was also in gauge 8. It was also in gauge 8.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Well, it looks like we got another classic game here.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Sure have. Yeah, he won one. Yeah, he beat me last year. I've been in 3. I beat him once, you beat me once, and then Nate beat me once. My God.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that
play was he?
Bounce to the outside.
After a first down loss, it's 7 the 23.
I bet he's happy.
Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, Chris, as you know,
that was your favorite formation again.
Are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place. And
it was very, it's quite odd.
They're just unable to complete the pass.
Not going to be easy.
It works well if you got like some good tight ends. There's Nate.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws a bullet to the right. That was incomplete. They tried to press it deep.
Oh, man.
Now it brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
Wow. You know, he's just... I saw you had everybody else covered that I wanted to go to, so it's kind of like, well, let me throw it to the guy that's 6'3" and just see if something can happen. Right. Yep.
Offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake on 1st down. We'll take a deep shot.
Boy.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play.
Oh.
It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds.
Was that a user attempt?
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
Yeah.
The Bulls trying to cash in here in the red zone. It's a quick route. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well then.
Strong game by this quarterback. Now just a brilliant
oh, not the sleep. Yeah, that's a little much.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes, everything right now.
Yeah, I think so. And I had the ball with like 40 seconds left, and I threw that pick. I think like around your like 20-some yard line too.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had time to make the throw when he put it on target.
Oh my God, you're playing like in the 80s up there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Sometimes you just got to check it down.
For no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Oh boy, might run out of time.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough.
I don't know if you did or not, but I thought you were going to blitz.
Conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
I thought you were going to go for the kill shot, blitz a bunch of people, and try to get the ball back and kind of seal the game. Yep.
To throw it again. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. On a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made at the 20 and the deep.
Oh, yeah. I came up in a run, and I didn't really like the way it looked.
That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and trying to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
I guess Nate's coming to town this weekend, so he said something about him, and I don't know if he's on the other line now or not, but him, Talak, and somebody else, I don't remember who, we're going to go down to Ohio Pio and wanted to do some bicycling. And long story it's I don't know if it'll happen or not, but hopefully it does. But long story short, I told Foltz about it, and I was like, well, if this happens, do you want to go? And there was a multitude of reasons why he said no, but one of them was that he said he's needed to take food over to Emily on Sunday and her birthday gift.
Makes a quick grab.
Yeah.
At the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning.
I don't know.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside
I've tried to tell him before, and it just
longer,
that goes nowhere.
Those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but
No, I don't. I don't
plays
understand
after the
what
catch.
he's
Great
doing.
example of
Like
that
in
right
any,
here.
I'm at a, as you can tell, I'm at a complete loss for words. I have no understanding of what's going on there.
Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Nope, it's not going to. Oh.
Oh. So the running back gets into space at the 50.
Yeah, that was a really nice move.
Before he goes out of bounds, it'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
It's just not.
A quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out.
That's what I thought.
The offense with some pre-snap eye
I
candy.
don't know. You just waited until I went back.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. And the game just good enough for a first down.
I felt like that could have went badly there for you. Like, I thought you were going to get sacked.
The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies.
He did. Well, also, your quarterback had like the half-step drop.
This time to the tight end for the first down.
Shit.
Here looking to throw the ball.
Oh, my God.
He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
What a play. Yeah, it was. I feel like if you could have found whoever I was supposed to be on, you could have gotten a touchdown there because I was in the middle of changing. And, yeah. I don't know who I was. No, not typically.
And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Got 3 people watching.
Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Motion now from the tight end. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Didn't see anybody open.
Not what we're looking for there. I did think about it, but I'm pretty sure that would have been a pick.
Finding space at the 20. Touchdown Tigers.
Whew.
And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
It's a score. All right, I'm going to go for 2. Yeah, I got to go for 2.
Try trying to build the lead to 3 points. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Yep. Just nobody open.
And Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by.
Oh, that wouldn't have been good.
I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going.
What were you in there? I had trouble diagnosing that one.
They're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
Okay. I thought you were in zone at first, so that play has a man read and then a zone read, and that was the man read, and the zone read was a little sit down to where I threw it, and that guy was sitting there, so I just had nothing there basically. Yeah, it was a nice play.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll hand it off. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer?
I honestly thought about declining it. Well, I didn't mean that. I meant more like taking the downs, but then it's a difference of 11 yards. I had to.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but
that guy's fast, but he's not that fast. My defensive tackle I was trying to cover you with.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Adonis Haslam out there.
I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I was surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield.
Yeah.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a
nice play.
On that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism.
I was supposed to be, but I ended up picking myself. And it wouldn't have mattered because it was defensive end.
They bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it second and short. A quick throw out left, complete. And bulldozing his way through.
Oh, man, you almost got through there.
Solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend.
Oh, yeah. It's a wonder you didn't get a man downfield.
Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out.
Yeah, we got another barn burner here.
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
I thought you had it. That was definitely the right read.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives
Yeah.
now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Snags the quick throw.
Oh.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff as he try to work the clock here. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the option play.
Oh.
An important 9 yards.
Damn.
There brings up just 3rd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense is always preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Can he get there on the ground? And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Yikes.
I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Yeah. We'll just take it to 2. The play I had called there, I could just easily see a pick 6.
And secure this win.
I was like, oh, if I read that wrong, I'm going to lose. No, not quite. Speaking of reading it wrong.
Behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. It's an option look. And it's in.
Damn it.
That time, just out of reach
Son
of
of
the
a...
receiver.
That was bad. That was really bad.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
I think I got to go for it.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Great.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air.
Shit.
He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside.
Oh, wow.
They've got him.
Man, good game.
The first down of this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That was really well covered. I had just nowhere to go.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful.
I didn't realize if you don't do anything with the joystick, they just do their kind of like own celebration there.
Up front, and it cost you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Yeah.
Point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th.
Oh, you have so much time left.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return.
I thought about going for 2 there. Yeah. Yeah, could have been.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. And the quarterback with the
Is that a shovel pass?
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
I do that sometimes.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly.
Man, I thought you were going to get that.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. It's complete. It's enough for a first down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. It's caught.
Oh, no.
Yes, they say it's a catch, a big game.
That's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a first down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain.
Oh, my God.
The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Defense is coming after him.
Oh, my God, no.
To the end zone. Touchdown.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
So they scored a touchdown, but can they make the two-point conversion to get even? And the quarterback dropping back.
Oh, my God. That was a deflection right into his stomach.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that.
Come on.
Did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point. Wanted to go.
What are the chances of that?
They hit it, and all of a sudden, this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
I am so deflated right now.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Important second down.
Oh, my God.
Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Great move in the
Oh, my God.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine? I saw my guard just annihilate your linebacker. Yeah. Wow. That might be my first one.
So here comes our first play of overtime.
Unbelievable.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
That gain sets up a third down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the receiver's got it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, here's the Steve play.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
Of course, I can't find the play I want.
Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll run
Oh my God.
Kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Yep.
The call is a quarterback sneak. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Offense facing second and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on third and goal here in OT? That's a designed quarterback. Stop right there at the line. No.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on third down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tackle for a loss. Is your confidence too shot to go for it? Seems like you better try for 3.
So here we go. The coach rolling the dice, going for it on 4th and goal here in overtime. And
yeah, picked the wrong play.
Spend the timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So no field goal attempt. The offense going for it on 4th and goal here in OT. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Wolf. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First and goal, handoff.
What was that?
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
It's almost like a glitch there.
Very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
I thought he was not even going to go into the end zone.
Away from 002, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put it.
Oh, you just had that.
You can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Gotcha.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second.
That's true. I forgot about that. That would be the game. Like, I would have been up by 9. Oh. I like how it defaulted me to the overtime or the Hail Mary there. Just what I was looking for.
So we're still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime.
I don't remember that. Did we play that game, or is that something else?
On first down, it's play action. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here.
Oh, okay.
You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Just like in real life, I guess. See, this game's realistic.
Make some adjustments. Now here's the toss play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it right near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake.
This might be the best game ever.
But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. In for a touchdown to claim the lead. And
the Hindman.
Now a 2-point try coming up.
Man, that's another
he would run it like 5 times a game, though.
Better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Yeah, and it would never be stopped. Yeah, he was at like something like 30%.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Here's the handoff. And this one goes
the contrarian pick there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think everybody at that second level was blitzing.
Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Third and long in obvious four-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Oh, man. What a bad throw.
Nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is
that was awful.
And he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
No.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Try and throw fourth down completion. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.